Hi friends, welcome to another episode of eSolutions for UGC Net English. Now I'm going to talk about Viktor Sklovskij's art as a technique. And before that, let me ask you something. What is art? What is the language of art? And how this language of art is different from the language of day-to-day life? So art is thinking in images by making symbols. You can understand it very easily if you are ready to analyze these art forms like poetry, prose, fiction, whatever it is. You can see a load of images, a load of symbols. And this writer, Viktor Sklovskij, he says that these images that are inherited from the previous writers and the present day writers, they are trying to rearrange those images. That is, they are more concerned about rearranging those images rather than creating a new one. And through this essay, Art as a Technique, Viktor Sklovskij is trying to explain how the language of art is different from the language of day-to-day life. What is the technique behind it and how it works. So, here is the importance of a theory, a law, that is general law of perception. It says that when perception becomes habitual, it becomes automatic. For example, when you see something for the first time, you might notice it very well. You might notice its every features, that you notice it very well. You are very conscious about that. And when you started to see it every day, or when it became a habit for you, then you started to neglect it. It happened in the case of everything. It may be in your personal life or in your professional life, and it happened in language also. For example, in our daily conversations, we use these phrases unfinished and we use words half expressed. This is because of this automatism of perception. Here is the importance of this language of art. The technique that used in the language of art is defamiliarization. You know about defamiliarization, that is, from the word itself we can understand what is defamiliarization. So, for example, in Kolstomer is Tolstoy's work, and in that work the narrator is a host, and that host is explain everything that happened in our daily life from its point of view. And when we read that, we get a strange feeling or a strange experience, that something that we believe that it's very usual, or something that is very usual for us is very strange for that animal, and he or that animal explained it from its own point of view. And this is defamiliarization, and it happened in the case of many other writers. And when we take this Tolstoy as example, we can say that in his every works he explained these things. He explains about some things or maybe about some events as he see it for the first time in his life, for the first time in his entire life. And when he analyzed or when he explained it from that point of view, the reader get a new feeling for some things. And Viktor Sklovskij says that this defamiliarization or this technique of the language of art, it helps to remove these objects from the automatism of perception. And this is what this essay, Art as a Technique, says. And this writer, Viktor Sklovskij, he was born in 1893 and he belonged to the Russian formalist group. He is one of the leading figure in Russian formalist group. So this is for this theory or this essay, Art as a Technique. Thank you.